nothing's set up right now, so I'll go track everything down.
Yeah. We're happy you're here.
Oh, good. Well, we'll get it all sorted here. I'm good. Getting into the swing of things here.
How's it going?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, man.
Yeah, well, so this is all the slips I could find. So
Okay.
I need to print some more out. I don't know if you know how to do that.
Hi, Reed.
Hi, isn't that just
You've
a
outdone
lot?
yourself.
I know. I was pretty excited. The lady was like, "You're buying this?" And I was like, "Uh-huh."
Yeah, you bet I am.
Just trash.
How many do we need?
I got 4 for now. We might run out here, but we'll have a few more printed up here soon. It's streaming. Yesterday they had to go all the way back out of the app and go back into it. If you want to get donut printing, I can do these.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you. This is the one for the one in the stoner, and this is the other one.
We're gonna beat you. Probably not.
No, you're not.
I'm here to lose. It's
No,
okay.
you're not.
I was gonna try to talk shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
no.
You're like, Charlie supports the Lions, so life is hard enough.
I really
Hard.
want to go for
Life
this.
is great now. It's been bad like 20 years. Yeah. Does this work, Reed?
Yeah. Did you test this? Did you
I
test it?
assume it does. It needs a shade.
Well, it needs a light bulb.
It's as is. As is.
Okay. Are there 5 rounds? There's one. Oh.
Oh, no, it's one.
You make it
Gotcha.
Well, you'll need 4 rounds. 4 cards, 1 per round.
Oh, okay, so there are 4 rounds.
There are 4 rounds, but it's 1 card per team per round. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
We have more slips on the way.
Okay, they're not here yet.
Yes. There's more being printed right now. Good evening, folks. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're getting started with trivia here in just a couple minutes. We're just waiting on some answer sheets to be printed out. But if you'd like to play along, I'll let you know when we got those. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. We'll get rolling here as soon as possible. We're waiting for slips to be printed out. Sorry about that. I'll let you guys know. Waiting for slips to be printed out. Yeah, I think it's one of those days. slips to be printed out. I'll let you guys know when we get them, okay?
Off the press.
I know, right? Yeah.
Got more coming.
Okay, thanks. Oh, it's trivia. Did I might have said bingo. I run bingo here.
How do you
Okay.
play?
Trivia, so what you do is you can just grab one sheet for now. We're printing out a few more. You can grab a pen, and you'll just sign in with us when you turn in that first slip. All the questions will be up on the screens. And I only have 4 rounds. I'll cover some more basics. Just so you know, I didn't do the printing, but there should be a little star up here in the corner. If you circle that star, which you might not want to do now, that will double your points for that round.
Okay.
So you can use that one time and it'll double your points.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything else should be pretty straightforward. And once we get the more sheets done, we'll get it going.
I was just completing the star.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yeah, probably. And is this the? Are we using the old copied out piece of paper? Oh, okay. Yeah, if we can get a huge chunk run. Thank you. Alrighty, friends, we did get a few more answer sheets printed out. If you did not get answer sheets coming up, let's just grab one for now. We'll have more of them available for the next round. Again, come on up and grab your sheets and a pen. We will get going here in just a couple minutes. Hey, can you guys stop throwing shit around? It's a family bar, goddammit. You just grab one now. We're gonna print out a bunch more. They'll be ready for next round.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why is everybody only getting one?
Because they didn't print any out, so they're actively printing them out now. So if you just grab one now, we'll have just make sure
get one.
everybody has one.
Okay.
We'll have them more by the beginning of the second round.
So it's okay if I just take the whole pile then? Is what you're saying?
Thanks.
Just take one. Okay. I think I got it.
Just doing one?
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be enough if everybody took all four. They're printing more out now.
Okay. Well, last time we only made it 2 rounds because Katie was tired, but
You tell Katie to suck it up, Buttercup.
suck it up. We were here last night. We were close to the martini, but we were
yeah.
one. 3 of the cards were one.
Like one piece off.
Yeah, I know.
That's the haunting thing, right? That's
All right, we'll take
that's
2 and we'll see.
Oh, okay. So even though I said
We'll be
take
back.
one,
We'll be back.
Do we still need a lot more?
I told the guy that came out, I didn't know who he was. Yeah, that we
Okay, yeah.
probably do.
That's Ryan.
I
by
just
the way.
had everybody print one, or just take one for now.
Wait, sorry, say that one more
I had everybody just take one instead of the 4 they'll need.
Yeah.
So hopefully if we have another stack to come in. Also, just future reference, I think, are we printing off of like a full sheet that was printed out?
Yes.
So, I mean, that sheet doesn't even have half the stuff on it. So future ref, if we're going to
Yeah.
use it as a master, it might be nice to have one that isn't like
Because usually neither
garbage.
of us set this up. I tried to call Hunter and he didn't answer. So this was like our meantime fix. I know.
No, that's great. It'll be
But-
fine for now, but yeah,
Okay,
just
cool.
future
I
ref.
appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, what do you got going on tonight?
Look at it. It's so messed up.
Oh my.
Just it's what every tacky living room needs. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get started in 1 minute, so this is your last call to come grab one sheet and a pen. We'll get going here in 1 minute.
Sheets.
One sheet.
One sheet.
I don't know how many. I mean, you could probably take 4 now, but
Okay.
they're printing out more.
How you doing?
Oh, sorry. There's pens in here. Sorry, I need these two. They're
tobacco.
They're mine.
Oh, they're your
I
personal?
own my precious. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, if it's your first time down or it's been a while, go ahead and check out those screens right now for the basics tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point. But you can star 1 round for double points. You can only use that star once. Some of the sheets don't have it printed, so just make sure to write a star really big at the top if you'd like to use your star. We don't do any repeats, so please take notes. You'll have 2 minutes at the end of every round to review your answers. Prizes tonight, as always, first place is a $30 drink card. Second place, a $20 drink card. Third place, a surprise prize, which tonight is hands down the ugliest and creepiest lamp thing I've ever actually seen. It's this dead-eyed little boy sitting cross-legged with like a mangled poodle sitting in his lap. But you could put a light bulb in. I don't know. Good luck. And we also have an even dumber prize for the best team name. So you can come up with some quippy little team name if you'd like. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. First and foremost, no cell phones out during rounds at all, please. Feel free to narc on your neighbors. We love that around here. Also, we have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, that's fine. You just need to write it clearly at the top. More than 6. You can still play, you just can't win our crappy prizes. Please keep your answers quiet. Don't shout out anything. Don't sing along to anything that might give other people clues. And last and most importantly, it is just trivia, so simmer down. If you find yourself sweating and like clenching your fists, don't. It's fine. None of this information by definition is important.
Fabulous, thank you, sir.
All right, with all that being said, make sure your team name is at the top. Let's dive into our first round of 4 tonight. That round's going to be weird science. I'll give you 10 questions about... Nerds. 10 questions about interesting scientific facts. And with that being said, let's dive right into round number question number 1. Sometimes used in lighting filaments, what element has the highest melting point?
Been through Goodwill twice, both times at $2.99. I might just leave those on there. It's horrible.
Alrighty, folks, I'll be changing the slide in 10 seconds. So if you need to take some notes to think about this more, feel free. Again, you'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round, but we're moving on here to question number 2. Speaking of question number 2, here we are. At speeds of up to 35 miles an hour, what insect is considered the fastest flyer? Ten seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Question number 3 in Weird Science. What was the name of the first artificial satellite to be put into orbit? Ten seconds. Take notes if you need to. Question number 4. Dubbed the best preserved dinosaur fossil in the world, a duck-billed dinosaur named Leonardo was found near what Montana town that shares its name with an island nation near Sicily? 10 seconds. Question number 5 in Weird Science. What is the term for the specific temperature and pressure at which a substance can exist in all 3 phases, at solid, liquid, and gas simultaneously? What do the science nerds call that? Ten seconds. On to question number 6 in Weird Science. What is the longest type of cell in the human body? Be relatively specific. Ten seconds. Question number 7. Named for its markings, what is the only species of bear endemic to South America? Please note there are quite a few names for this bear, but it should be the one that answers the question.
Which sounds stupid, but... Listen! When I mark you wrong, then you're gonna be like, oh, that's what he meant.
10 seconds. Question number 8 in Weird Science. What type of organism produces most of the Earth's oxygen? Ten seconds. Moving on to question number 9, just 2 more in our science round here. The pinna or auricle is the external portion of what body part? Don't get dirty on me unless you want to. 10 seconds. And finally, question number 10. Saltpeter, a key ingredient in gunpowder, can be extracted from what mammal's droppings? Poop.
Right there. Perfect. Thank you.
Ten seconds. And just like that, my friends, round number 1 is done. You have 2 minutes from right now to check off your answers and then turn in your slip upside down in front of the computer, please. 2 minutes starting now. And again, don't forget, if you draw a big star at the top, that will double your points for this round, but you can only use it once.
Oh, upside down right there for me here. Thank you.
We have 3 more rounds. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you only got one this last time, you can get 3 more slips there, folks.
You take 3 now?
You sure can.
Right.
Just right here, face down.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, folks, about 45 seconds left. Check those answers. Get your slips turned in.
Turn in file.
Right there. Perfect. Yep. Thank you.
And last call for slips. Get them all turned in right now, please. I'll get these scored up as quickly as possible. We'll find out those answers, get your scores, and move on to round number 2.
So glad that we can't win it. 'Cause we won the third round last year.
Yeah. We'll do 4.
4.
Alrighty, folks, thank you so much for your patience. We have 28 teams tonight. That means 280 answers I have to check, but we'll move through quicker from here. Let's check those answers. I was pretty nice about all these. One of them was my mess up, but just fair warning, I won't be as nice for our next rounds. That element that has the highest melting point, sometimes used in filaments, is tungsten. Tungsten, you know, good old tungsten. Well, lots of different species of insect can fly at certain times. Most dragonflies are considered the fastest at up to 35 miles an hour. This is one of the ones I was nice on. I hate to be a complete dick, but I probably would have marked 90% of you wrong. It was actually Sputnik 1 as being the first. Now, I gave it to you, it's fine, but just keep in mind, like, this is trivia. Be nerdy and specific if you can, okay? Because there was a bunch of satellites after Sputnik 1 also called Sputnik, and they would not be the first one. Now, would they? Kids these days. Yeah, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the best preserved dinosaur is Leonardo from near Malta, Kentucky. Out on the High Line, loving it out there. Some of you guessed sublimation on this. That's where something goes from like liquid straight to gas. This is a triple point, the triple point. It's almost like too easy of an answer. The longest type of cells in the human body, I was looking for neurons. I also took nerve cells. One team put, I can't remember, dendrites. Dendrites are just the little bits at the ends of those cells, so they would not count. Just so you know. We don't really think about bears in South America because there's not that many. A lot of people said sun bear or spotted bear. Those are both from Asia. The only bear that's endemic to South America is called the spectacled bear. It is sometimes called the Andean bear, but you needed to give the answer that talked about its markings. That was my weird comment before. This was another one that I had to be kind of nice on. Almost all of you said algae, which is not right, but I was looking for phytoplankton. All phytoplankton are algae, but not our algae are phytoplankton. I gave you algae for this round, though. Somebody did cyanobacteria. I was like, no. That's a specific kind of phytoplankton. It's not big enough. So, again, I was trying to be nice, but also, this is your last nice out of me. I got one beer in me, and the real me is coming out here soon. The pinna or auricle, if you saw the A-U-R there, would have been a good hint for your ear. It's all the cartilage and flesh on the outside of your ear. And finally, after making fun of all you guys, this question was just not written correctly, so I took a few answers for it. Should have been talking about what traditionally they got the droppings from. Looking specifically for bats and their guano. But deer dung is also was a semi-common thing as well. Those are the only two mammals I took that were bats and deer. Messed up, you can kind of get a bit of saltpeter out of almost any piece of shit though, so. All right, with all that being said, again, thank you for your patience. Let's check your scores, see how you did. A lot of teams with more than 6 people, and a lot of people used their stars. So let's see where your team ended up here. Oh, and I do have one team that couldn't follow directions and didn't write their name on it. So if that's you, come up to be scolded at the end of the next round. I'll be nice about scolding you. So again, if you don't see your team name up here, it's because you didn't give me one. Come talk to me after the next round, please. And so here we are at the top with me being kinder than usual. We have two people tied for first. That's Cranky Sam Gamgee and it's Timer. You went home with 20 points, and in third place is Pastor of Muppets. I'll be honest, I wasn't super into a lot of your guys' names. It seemed like you're kind of phoning it in, but given that I'm not love sophomoric garbage, where's the Go Nads team? Go Nads! Where are you guys at? You won a prize. Come up here and get it. Is that you? Is that you? Go Nads? The team Go Nads? Where are you? Come up here and get your stupid prize. They get a picture of a baby crocodile that has been through Goodwill at least twice. Two completely different eras of stickers on the back, and now when you drop it off at Goodwill, it'll be a third time. It's beautiful. Keeping the tradition alive here, people. Alrighty, now we're all warmed up, ready to go. Remember, do be as specific as possible because I won't be quite as nice after all these ones. So let's dive into round number 2, our random round. 10 random questions. And remember, please put your name at the top of your sheet. With that being said, let's dive right into round number 2, random. Question number 1. The Panama Canal was the pet project of what U.S. president who oversaw its first years of construction? Ten seconds. Again, take some notes. You'll have 2 minutes after this round. 10 seconds. Question number 2 in random. After starring in a Spielberg movie, who became the youngest person ever to host Saturday Night Live at the age of 7? Your stupid prize, yeah. Ten seconds. Question number 3 in random. Which U.S. state's motto is live free or die? Ten seconds. Question number 4. What ancient king had a horse named Bucephalus? Ten seconds. Question number 5 in our random round. What form of art is Catherine Dunham most famous for? Seconds. Again, take notes. You'll have time at the end. Moving right along here to question number 6. In Arthurian legend, who was Sir Lancelot's illegitimate son? Naughty Sir Lancelot. Seconds. Question number 7. We're flying right through here. What large body of water lies directly west of Saudi Arabia? Seconds. Question number 8. Who wrote some 3,000 songs, including This Land Is Your Land? Name that songwriter and performer. 10 seconds. Question number 9, your only sports ball question of the night. In the game of pool, what is the standard color for the 1 ball? Make sure to keep your answers quiet, folks. Don't let your neighbors cheat off you. Ten seconds. And finally, the most vital question I think I have for the night. In the series Arrested Development, there's always money where?
Can't hear you. This is number 2. We're really behind.
Thank you. Ten seconds. And just like that, round number 2 is complete. Don't forget, you can use your star. You have 2 minutes starting right now to check your answers and turn them in upside down in front of the computer, please.
Upside down right there for me, please.
Where are the people?
Oh, yeah, can you put that?
Didn't have our name.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll get you guys in. Thanks.
You're so kind about it.
I know, I wasn't even a dick at all.
Right here, right?
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you, Reed.
All right, folks, 1 minute down, 1 minute left to get all your slips turned in up here.
Thank you.
Thirty seconds.
Oh, right. Please, thank you.
And last call for all slips. Last call, please.
then let's see. Just go pee. Then we'll start.
Alrighty, kiddos, let's check those answers to round number 2 again. Thank you for your patience. We now have 29 teams, so that's 290 answers. It just takes a hot. Excuse me.
Oh, wait. Are these? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
That's my piece of paper.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, here we go again. Not being nice on stuff, so you did have to be specific. 2 different people didn't get points on this because they weren't specific enough. But that was Teddy Roosevelt. If you just wrote Roosevelt, I couldn't give it to you because it's trivia. You know, we got to be kind of specific here. After starring in a Spielberg movie, this 7-year-old hosted SNL. That was Drew Barrymore after E.T. That state is live free or die. That state is New Hampshire. When we can all agree it should be 69ing Vermont since 1789. Because they look naughty together. That ancient king who had you guys really a lot of answers from the movie 300, interestingly, but it's actually Alexander the Great. A couple teams just wrote Alexander. I didn't need the Great or the Third of Macedon. In case you're wondering why those points weren't there. I love throwing this out. This was interesting. A lot of you just said like abstract. There's a lot of sculpture guesses. One people said those vagina flowers. It's actually just dance. I took any form of dance. She started in ballet and moved into modern. Total badass if you ever look into her. She was awesome possum. In Arthurian legend, Sir Lancelot's illegitimate son. A lot of people said Gawain, but it's actually Galahad. Sir Galahad was supposedly the illegitimate son of Sir Lancelot. That large body of water directly west of Saudi Arabia, so much Mediterranean written down. We're talking about the Red Sea. The Red Sea. Moving on to number 8 here, 3,000 songs under his belt. That was Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie. 3 people said Arlo Guthrie, which I thought was so funny because it's close, but no cigars, all I'm saying. In the game of pool, the standard color for the 1 ball is yeller. That's a yeller ball. And I don't know what it says about not only you all, but our country, but the answer that most people got right was based on an absurdist TV show, but there's always money in the banana stand. I wonder why we are just fucked as a nation. All right, let's go check your answers to round number 2. Let's see how your team did. Also, quick note, folks, if you do have more than 6 people and you don't see a little plus sign next to your name, do come let me know. Because cheating to get a $20 bar tab or a really ugly lamp is, like, lame. Almost as lame as the super ugly lamp. Alrighty, we're creeping up here toward the top, and currently in first place is Cranky Sam Ganji with 28 points. Tied for second/third is Pastor of Muppets, and it's about timer you went home. But everything's going to change as we move into our third of 4 rounds. Some of you guys are going to love me. Most of y'all are going to hate me, and I don't mind at all. These are NATO states on the map. These are members of NATO. I'm going to show you the state marked in red, the country marked in red. You just have to tell me the country. If you've been coming down here a lot, though, I did this round a couple years ago and pretty much got rid of most of the obvious ones. So now you're down to some weird ass little countries tucked away in Europe. Suckers. All right, here we go again. Just name the country that is clearly highlighted in Rojo. And with that being said, all these are member states of NATO. Some of them aren't that bad. Let's start it off here. Name this country that is a member country of NATO. Ten seconds. And you can't take notes on these, so make your guesses as you go. Number 2, name this NATO state. Ten seconds. By the way, as you noticed, I did have to zoom in a bit, but I tried to leave you enough references around not to be too tricky here. Let's move on to number 3. Name the member of NATO. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 4, name that NATO state. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 5. Things are starting to get a little twisted here. Name that member state of NATO. Ten seconds. Scoot just a bit further south. Number 6. Name the member state of NATO. Ten seconds. Move on to number 7. Name the country. 10 seconds. Number 8, just a little hop, skip, and a jump away. Name that country.
Yes, please. And could you put in a yoki soba or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Yokosobi, yoki soba?
Yakisoba. Do you like any protein with it?
No, it's fine. And to go, please. Thank you.
10 seconds. Number 9, name the country. Make sure to keep your guesses quiet, folks. Don't help out your neighbors. Ten seconds. And last but not least, number 10, name that NATO state country.
I'm upside down right there. Thank you.
10 seconds. And just like that, round number 3 is done. Remember, there's only one round after this as you consider to use your star or not. Perfect. Thanks, man. Again, you have 2 minutes starting now to check your answers. Get those slips turned in upside down in front of the computer.
Upside down right there for me. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. Things get real messy if I don't keep it organized. Thanks.
One minute left. 1 minute to get all your slips turned in, please. And last call, just 10 seconds left. Get those slips turned in. Last call for slips, please.
fun though, right?
Alrighty, my luscious lynxes out there. Let's check those answers for round number 3. Really good round for some of you, really rough round for others. Like, some of it was really rough. You know what? I think most of y'all got this one. That's Portugal. Portugal. That little dotty little place right across from the UK there, that is... Oh, the computer's so slow. This is the Netherlands. These are Netherlands, yeah. Tapped up along Italy's little crotch there. Looking for Croatia. Got 3 countries tucked up there that are all kind of friends. A lot of you said Finland, and I was like, no, that's one of the really big ones. That's Estonia. Along with Latvia and Lithuania up there, but I didn't put those on. I'm a dick. All right, we're just up outside of Croatia there. What's going on with this one? That's Hungary. By the way, I do appreciate the amount of you that spelled it hungry, like needing food. Spelling does not matter down here. I'm not judging, but it did make me giggle. Just to I was like, that's stupid. It's stupid. Right up in here, just south down there. This one most people got wrong. That was Montenegro. This is definitely the largest country of this round anyway. That's a NATO state. Might have heard of it. Tucked up there along the sea there. That's Poland. You know, where the Poes live. Poland. And then just scooting a little segment up into the west there. Tucked up, giving love to Sweden. That's Denmark. This one, if you have heard of it, it may be because our absentee first lady is from there, Slovenia. I was there not too long ago, and they were like, we hate that she's from here, we do not like it. They have free university there, she didn't make it through the first month. They were very happily making fun of her about it. There we go. Now we're finally caught up. And finally, last but not least, that big chunk of stuff there. That is good old... Wait for it. Jeez Louise. Romania! That was Romania. So again, if you haven't gotten a chance to travel over there, aren't really into geography, those rounds can be rough, but again, good one for you. I should mention, I got another slip without a name on it, which I'm like, you guys, it's like kindergarten. So if you definitely turned in a slip and you see a question mark next to your name, come talk to me. Just let me know whose it was. Let's check the rest of your scores here.
That was me.
And who was that?
3 in the B's.
Okay, great. I'll throw it in for you. Can you just write that at the top for me real quick? Okay. That's just funny. It's like obviously something you can miss, but I'm like, I don't know what even to do. I don't want to dig through all the other answer sheets and try to match handwriting or anything.
Sorry.
No worries. It's okay. Ooh, it's tight up at the top here. Sorry, folks, the TVs are lagging quite a bit. Well, I'll try to work through it as much as best we can. Alrighty, folks, and here we are at the top with Cranky Sam Ganji having a total of 38 out of a possible 40 right now. And then a whole slew of teams right on their tail with 37. It is going to come down to our final round tonight to see who wins these craptastic prizes. So again, if you have not used your star yet, please circle that star or draw a big star right now. I will not automatically star you, so please get on that. Also, please make sure your name is on it. And we're going to do 11-letter crossword clues starting with H. All these will have 11 letters, and they will all start with H. I don't know what else I can tell you. Oh, I was going to give you an example, and then I realized you didn't need one, but here's two blank squares. And let's dive right into now. Should get here in a second. You'll see some X's. I was like, I'll give them an example, and I was like, I don't know how much example they need. They're going to be just fine. So let's go right to question number 1 here in 11-letter words starting with H. Between the last turn and the finish line, what 11-letter word fits that description? Ten seconds. All right, let's move on to question number 2. Outstanding figures. It should just be figure. I'm so sorry. There should not be an S on there. Outstanding figure in the history of medicine. Again, no S. Again, just a reminder that there should be no S on figures, just an outstanding figure. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 3, low blood pressure. Low blood pressure. Also, please write clearly, since spelling still doesn't really matter, but write clearly, please. Ten seconds. Moving on to question number 4. 11 letters, starts with H. TV's Alice, Daphne, or Rosie the Robot. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 5. Remember, these are kind of crossword clue style. Agronomy without grit or grime. 11 letters, starts with H. Ten seconds. Move on to number 6. Decreased reaction to repeated stimuli. Here's a hint on this one. It starts with H. Ten seconds. Question number 7, an attitude of superiority and contempt for others. Ten seconds. Just 3 more here, folks. Number 8, using a minus sign to add words together. And keep those guesses quiet, please. We're almost there. Move on here to number 9, chirographic calligraphy. Ten seconds. And finally, last but not least, literally a rock, figuratively a home. Figuratively. Seconds. Alrighty, folks, and that is going to do it for our final round. Your 2 minutes starts now. Check over those answers. Get them turned in upside down up here, please. Sad. That's actually our final round.
Oh, thank you.
Again, if you haven't used your star yet, make sure to use it now. You have about 1 minute left. 30 seconds left, folks. Don't have a lot of slips turned in. Do not be late, please.
Just never stick around to find out how it happens. Quit your job.
Just 5 seconds left, people. Please don't be late. I usually take points off. I actually never take points off, but I like to threaten you.
Can I change my last answer?
No. It's already turned in. Oh, if you want to change it now, sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Sorry, some people like to go back and sit at the table for a bit, and then they come back and like, can you dig through the pile and find them? Like, no.
Sorry.
All right, folks, I'll get these scored up as quickly and accurately as possible. Then we'll find out who our big winners are tonight. We might need a tiebreaker.
somebody to be pissed at you.
I know, he was so disappointed. Alrighty, folks, let's check those answers for round number 4. Again, a mixed bag on scores, but that's okay. You'll survive just fine, I'm sure. Since again, by definition, none of this crap matters in any way, shape, or form. That last turn between the finish line and that is the home stretch. Home stretch, 11 letters. That outstanding figure, singular in medicine. Sorry, we're struggling with the delay here. Hippocrates. The Hippocratic Oath. Low blood pressure versus hypertension is, I think almost all you guys got that, hypotension. This one threw off a few people. A few people said homemakers, which isn't terrible, but all of these guys weren't really homemakers. They were all housekeepers. Alice from Brady Bunch, Daphne from someone said in Seattle, Frasier, thank you. Agronomy without grit or grime. Agronomy means growing food. So we're looking for hydroponics. This next one's literally just the definition of it. I didn't even try to get witty about it. Did cut it down a bit, but decreased reaction, that's habituation. Become habituated towards something. A lot of you put some really funny answers down for this, and I do appreciate it, but we were looking for haughtiness. Helen, my bitch of a stepmom, was my favorite one, by the way. Using a minus sign to add words is hyphenating. I also took hyphenate. I was kind of nice on this one because, I don't know. This was probably the one that almost everybody got wrong. Chirographic means using your hands And calligraphy is just any form of like writing. It doesn't have to be fancy. So it's handwriting. I do appreciate how many of you tried to spell hieroglyphics wrong, though, or add like 3 S's to it to make it work. It was adorable. Good effort. Not going to get there, though. And this was also another one that a lot of you guys didn't get necessarily. We'll wait for this to catch up here. Jeez, we're getting laggy. Literally a rock hermit crab shell was kind of a popular idea. It's the Hearthstone. The Hearthstone is what we were calling literally a rock, figuratively a home. Folks, we do need to have a tiebreaker between second and third. It's a hot 3-way tie. So if you're one of those teams, as we get to the top, come on up and grab an extra sheet. And let's check your scores as of now. Coming up here from the bottom. Also, folks, as we go through these, just a little bit of self-pandering here. I spend about 10 plus hours working on this, and as much as the bar tries to support me, they can't pay me what my time is worth. So, if you had a good time tonight, if you don't mind throwing a few bucks in my tip jar, it's going to go to sweet treats for my obnoxious little puppy. And a possible little getaway coming up here in December. Also, friendos, we will not be here on Christmas Day for obvious reasons, nor will we be here on New Year's Day. So we just have one more trivia before the end of the year. And so here we are getting to the top of the list on some of the TVs. Some of them are still lagging behind, but Frankie Sam Ganji came in at first tonight with a 47 out of a possible 50. Great job. Thank you. We can get you guys your card here in just a second, but I need Pastor of Muppets. McSnitches get McStitches, and it's about timer you went home. So come grab an extra piece of paper if you're part of that team. You can go back with your team. We'll do a tiebreaker here. Which team are you? All right, McSnitches and a timer to win home. What's your team? Great. And so McStitches, get on up here, please. Grab an extra sheet.
We have a sheet already.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go to that tiebreaker again. We're on almost like a 20-second delay right now, so we'll try to do this as smoothly as possible for you. So how tiebreakers work is I will ask you a question that is a number for the answer. Whoever's closest to the real answer, either over or under, will get those extra points, but this is decided between two. So according to Worldometer, I suppose, what is the current population of the Netherlands? One of those lovely NATO countries we saw a map of. What's the current population of the Netherlands? Make your best guess. Write it down with your team name, and we'll figure out who gets the extra points tonight. Right. Okay, so it's still between second and third, but no, thank you for that. I did not, obviously. Thank you for the backup. Again, looking for the population. Actually, yeah, I did realize we actually only have two teams in the running here between second and third. Thanks to it takes a village to raise a reed here. All right, let's get those answer sheets up as soon as possible, please, folks.
I'm pretty confident in this guess. I'm sure you won't get the inside jokes at all.
Nars!
Do you want third?
All right, I think they might have thrown it. All right, hey, we got 2 more teams that need to turn in their slips right now, please. Your time is up. Get them turned in. Thank you. And timer, by the way, you don't need to turn it in. I just remembered / realized you guys have more than 7, so you're not actually in the running here. But you can still guess from your table. We have 2 guesses. One of 6,100,000 people and one of 420,69. Which means they want this ugly ass terrible lamp, which is embarrassing for all of us. Any other team probably could have beat them out though, because the actual population, if we just wait for time to slowly move through here, is 18 million people, which means...
That was Faster Muppets, and I was just walking that up as you said that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's great.
Okay, I hope you can count that, because
I totally can. So, that means Master of Puppets, who actually gets 18 million, they're going to take home first tonight. Or, excuse me, second. And McStitches gets this really fucked up lamp. Congratulations. Again, folks, if you had a good time tonight, throwing me a couple bucks is very much appreciated. Drive safe out there.
It's so terrible.
Thank you. Heavy too.
Second one to Pastor of Muppets.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was you guys. So they're making your gift cards right now. Thank you.
love lamps.
Are those for me? Where are you going? She has the cards and she's just wearing away. Okay. And then you got to go find her. She's running around. Everybody, thank you so much for coming down to Cranky Sam. We got bingo and trivia next week. And after that, we're going to be on a 2-week break. I think I'm getting the fuck out of here. So again, a couple bucks to buy me a beer in Santo Domingo would be really lovely.
music.
You know what? I kind of vibe with it.
I do too.
It's nice.
I didn't want silence, but I did want to play anything with lyrics to distract people.
Right, because we're already out there distracting people, like begging them to buy more shit.
So I was like, you know what? Maybe we should just do is just find some lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah, I have your strong manners. You guys always like gorilla grip that shit.
I don't. You know what it is that once you set it, if you go to adjust it again, that's
it
what
just
tightens it
tightens
up.
it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be
Sorry
like,
for accusing.
yeah, thanks for that. I'm just a man, a dainty little man.